Welcome to another video analysis with the dead ball area and rugby dump coaching. One of the teams I've been really impressed with this year is Wasps. In Europe they've dispatched two of the biggest clubs in Leinster and Toloun, and key in their ability to play high tempo rugby has been the speed and accuracy of their rucking. So we're going to look at a couple of sequences of play, see if we can show how their attacking breakdown skills are allowing them to play at a high tempo and on the front foot. So let's start with a game against Leinster, and in the opening minutes we saw clear intent to move the ball at pace. Heaslip fields a high kick, and the first thing to note is even though he's under pressure, he doesn't rush, and he just steps off the tackle line so Carney can't get a solid hit in. Straight away we see that even under pressure he takes control of the contact, and it's all on his terms. And despite Madigan and the rest of Leinster hitting the ruck, he's able to stay on his feet until he knows his support is there and fights his way to the ground, getting his upper body flat and towards his own line. It's a nice clean presentation right to the crown of the ruck for Simpson to clear. Smith plays the ball back inside to Jones on the angle, and this is great rugby, and Ross is unable to get a dominant hit in. Even though he's finally hauled to ground, Jones is past the contact. Notice how he continues to roll himself to get in a better position, meaning Murphy comes in to try and kill the roll. Now I actually think this is a penalty to Wasps, with Murphy taking Jones around the neck and rolling him over despite the two Wasps cleaners. But Jones, sensing he's been moved into a prone position, immediately flicks his arm back ready for Simpson. Toloun stepped into 10 and takes the ball to the line, feeding Hughes, who again hits the outside of the tackler and gets through the contact. Good disruptive work by Brian means even though there was a good presentation by Hughes, Toloun and Davies had to commit, and in that traffic Simpson can't get a clean pass away. Despite that, Wasps run a screen, and Daly is set free in some space on the wide. Now as the contact comes, watch Daly. Knowing he's in the wider channels and isolated, he waits for the tackle's momentum to finish, keeping the ball close to his chest. Then after the first clear of passes, he places the ball back with a full arm extension. It's also worth noting how he keeps his hands on the ball until all the traffic has passed, and the ball is at the crown of the ruck, giving Simpson a good quick clear. Jones carries, and if we focus on the breakdown, watch how Cooper Woolley identifies McGrath as the primary danger and focuses on clearing him out. It's textbook, and with Smith coming in from the left, we have a classic two-man clean past the ball, with Launchbury then coming in to protect the ball. Again, the ball is at the crown, ready for Simpson to clear straight away. And then on the next carry we see Davies get hit by Heaslip, but watch him ride the initial contact and spin finding the weak point. He falls awkwardly on top of the ball, but notice how he doesn't panic and waits for his support to clear O'Brien, and then he lays the ball back to Simpson. Now here the sequence breaks down, and for the first time we see a Wasps player not taking contact on his terms, and Toloun gets hit and turned over. It's nice rugby by Wasps, and we can see each player is confident of his responsibility to break down, whether they are the ball carrier or clearer, and it allows Wasps to maintain a nice momentum to their attack. Of course it isn't always perfect, and here we see Heaslip is unable to present the ball back, and Wasps have to commit extra men to the ruck, leaving Jones short of support on the next phase. Isolated, he gives away a penalty for holding on. And here is an amazing piece of work from Toloun. He gets them through the tackle line, but then Jackson takes the contact in a weak position. It's understandable the pace he's coming on at, but you can instantly see Heaslip rolls him into a prone position, and there's a fight for the ball, halting all of Wasps' momentum. They commit men to the ruck, and it finally comes back loose with Simpson dropping on the ball. The next few phases are equally as messy, and Wasps eventually cleared downfield. Now, if we fast forward a week to their first try against Toloun, we see all of these components come together to create a lovely piece of attacking rugby. Wasps play off the line out and set up a midfield ruck. The ball is straight to the crown, and Simpson hardly breaks stride as he clears the ball. And Wasps run a screen with Jacobs and Heaslip on the slide behind Daly, with Heaslip sitting almost down on the contact. But now let's watch how clean and quick these rucks are. Notice how both Heaslip and Gaskell don't panic on the ground. They wait until all the traffic has stopped and then firmly place the ball back, controlling it until Simpson is there to clear. First Heaslip and then Gaskell. Smith runs a screen behind Haskell to Jackson, who spotting the space wide floats the ball high and wide to Hughes, who slides over for the try. Rightly so, Jackson's vision and Heaslip's bulldozing run get the plaudits, but the speed of the ruck ball is what keeps Leinster in transition, constantly moving them backwards and able to set a worthwhile tackle line. Now while not all these sequences end with a try, we can see how when all the components are executed well, the speed of the ruck and quality of ball makes Wasps' game very, very fast, keeping defences transitioning from each breakdown to the next, never really setting up. That coupled with Wasps running angles before contact allow them to get through on their terms, and their decision making on the ground is excellent. No one panics and throws the ball back, they just get it as far away from the opposition, maintaining control with a hand on the ball until the traffic has passed and Simpson is able to clear the ball. It's textbook rucking, focusing on getting past the ball on the clean and the ball carrier presenting safe, secure ball. Now thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube.